I'm liking this displacement on NQ. I want to see us displace on ES as well. But we actually have closed below that swing low. What's the stop placement like? Oof. There we go. There's a much stronger displacement there. So stop placement is pretty difficult. Okay, that's not interfering. So I want to look for shorts off this 1 minute bearish gap. The stop placement is pretty difficult, so make sure you're using half size because the stop placement is pretty wild. We do have a small bullish S&T. But just looking at how bearish we are, and with that sweep of London highs, this looks clean. So I want to look for an entry off the original gap. I don't want this first one, just because of the stop placement. Because if we get a tap off this upper one, it should go to the upper one, then we can just run a 25-point stop instead. so hard to see any levels when it's so far away. Let's see if we catch an entry first, then I'll worry about our target. So the reason why we would take shorts is because even though we've taken the previous day low, that is before the session, but we've now come up and taken London highs and swept the New York Open, so longs aren't even a question in that. Anyone who took longs here would have got absolutely destroyed. That is why I don't like trading around the New York Open. So now the overall draw, in my opinion, is lower. But due to the stop placement, because if we took it off this gap, right, we're risking just above this gap for like 30 handles. But if we take it off this gap, and it's highly likely it's just going to go up and tap it anyway, then we can risk the same amount but have it a bit higher, increasing our chances of winning. So ES has actually tapped that gap, but obviously, I mean, if you guys want to get in, be my guest, but I'm going to be patient and wait.
I was very close, but the stop placement is terrible, so...
Yeah, that's the thing. Gotta be careful, bro. Gotta be careful. Gotta think of the worst case scenario.
Yeah, if the stop placement was decent at that point and ES tapped it, I would have went in. But
Yeah,
I've just got to weigh, I've got to weigh up my risk.
yeah, definitely. So I'm not taking it off this gap. I want to see if we go push a bit higher. Alright, I'm short there. We'll see if this works. So we got a stop just above the bullish confluence.
Order filled.
So definitely a much better stop placement. So if this trade doesn't work out, then it's valid because it would have disrespected this point. I mean, we can't go to the short-term high. There's just no way unless we waited for like a 0.5 retracement of the gap, which it might offer, but with that first presented gap, you know, we just want to take the next one. So we came out of that 5-minute bearish gap as well. So the higher time frame currently is bearish as well. We have that 5-minute bearish FEG. The only thing is it could potentially be setting up for longs, but the actual model, in my opinion, is looking bearish right now. I mean, look at that dump from the New York Open. That was crazy. Yeah, but if you can't put your stop at a short-term high, having your stop at the displacement high, so this is a displacement candle, that would be the next best place to put your stop loss.
US.
Yo,
Are you using NQ or MNQ?
MNQ.
NQ, eh? Alright.
Okay, so we're moving quite choppy right now. However, it looks like it's building structure to potentially look for shorts. So I'd want to start seeing a displacement lower than this short-term low, because you just want to see, like, this is literally like a lower time frame model playing out in front of us right now. So it's starting to displace on ES. Hopefully we get a bit of movement with NQ.
Are you gonna move it? Are you gonna
Yeah,
change the stop right?
just above the gap,
Alright.
just above the fair value gap. So we've now got 18 points risk on this trade. We've taken that first short-term low, so we're still leaving lots of room for the trade to play out, but less risk on the trade, less risk. So this is now just like a normal risk trade right now. We've got 18 handles on that. I'm considering running a first TP, taking off half if we get to this break-even point. Considering it. So I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it.
Cancel.
Okay, I don't like how bullish ES is looking right now. So I'm just going to reduce my risk above this short-term high. I'm not liking how ES respected that gap. So we're still risking to 2 previous short-term highs. We've actually got another one here, so it's completely valid to have a stop up there. It's respected this gap many times, so we should start seeing movement lower, but take a look at ES, that is crazy. So we've only got 8 handles, risk on this trade. 8 to 12, got 2 different fills. But yeah, now we simply just wait. Don't be phased by a dollar amount, it's all about the thought process.
Why is ES looking so bullish?
No idea, bro.
There's Asia highs up there inside of 15-minute bearish.
Well, we currently have a bearish S&T right now, as ES has taken that high. NQ hasn't. I'm hoping it gives it that hold, but if ES is NQ is just lagging behind, it'll go through our stop. Yeah.
Order filled.
Alright. So we got stopped out there for 12 handles. Hang on. Let me So ES hasn't yet taken that draw for Asia highs. I'm going to look for longs here off this 1 minute bullish gap. Can see if I can get a bit of a retracement lower, get a good fill. But if ES takes Asia highs, then I'm not going to take this trade. do you think of longs best? What are you thinking?
Yeah, like ES is inside 15-minute bearish gaps, but there's liquidity higher. ES has just tapped it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my I'll go long. Was
Alright, I'm long.
yeah, I
with
mean I'm long.
Order filled.
Okay, we can run a 25-point stop, guys. So it's below this bullish confluence and this one here that we're currently trading out of. And then targeting the New York open price. So we haven't taken Asia highs as of yet. So this is valid to take. And remember, we only lost around 10 handles on that first trade. On average, 10 handles, depending on your fill. So we still have around 20 handles to spare, because if we had got fully stopped out on that first trade, that would have been around 30 points. So not an issue. This is only, well, it's just a normal stop loss right here. So I'm going to reduce my risk here just below the gap. So we've now only got 17 handles risk on this trade.
What's the break-even point, as?
This point here at 23731, because we have no other short-term highs up until final TP, so that would be my break-even point. And the fact that we're very close to that draw of Asia highs should want price to push higher. That's 6477. So we have an unfilled 5-minute bullish gap resting just below that short-term low. So it potentially could come down and tap into that. It's about to do it on ES, I think. So there we go, we've tapped into that 5-minute now. So we've got a 5-minute paired with a 1-minute bullish fair value gap. And we've grabbed that short-term low, so it acts as like a small sweep of liquidity. So we'll see how price reacts from here. Alright, probably about to get stopped out here. Not looking good. Again, this is around 17 points.
Order filled.
Yeah, I'm stopped out there. Okay.
Alright guys, I'm gonna come back on the second A macro, yeah?
I might
Right,
I might watch it, but I won't take any more trades today. So I'm done.
alright, cool. Alright man, see you in a bit.
Alright, a bit. What everyone else think about that? Those two trades.
I like the second one better than the first one.
Peak, innit?
Yeah. Yeah, potentially we could have gone long off this one here, but the only thing was that we took London highs. We took London highs and the New York Open on ES. So that was the only thing that made me think, okay, the bias is lower, we're respecting higher time frame imbalances to push price lower. I mean, even if we were going for a 1 to 2 and targeting these highs, we would have got stopped at break even, or stopped in a profit. I mean, I guess stopped at break even is better than loss, but yeah, not much you can do. I'll tape read the second macro, but I'm not going to take any more trades. I'll say 2 trades, and I'm done for the day. What about you, Cam? What are you saying? Oh, he's gone. He's cooked.